Hey guys, this is Got the Way here. I'm doing another episode of Soulcaliber 3. We're gonna do Voldo. We're doing Voldo. Taking fragments of soul edge that offers odors of his late master Virtue. Voldo returned to the money pit to find that the vertical shaft had served in his absence. He noticed that the thief had stolen only those items related to soulage. If he were to track down the perpetrator to force him to tell everything he knew about the cursed sword, imagine the beloved master phrasing him with the warm words, although shook with excitement. As he pretended completed preparations to venture out once more, he sensed his presence into of a new intruder. From what had just happened, he knew that it was dangerous to rely completely on traps. Step forth, weapon in hand, to eliminate the intruder himself. Moving on more quickly than a whisper, the shadow approached the porch of the intruder. The doomed man showed no sign of noticing the threat. He buried a gaze, transfixed at the treasure trove before him. But the treasure was the legacy of his beloved master Virtue, moving to put the end to the life of this bandit before he lay hands on the treasure. Voldo drew his weapon, death the foolish intruder.
Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
I have no interest in speaking with the dead.
Versus thief. Fight! You win!
After defeating the thief, Voldo returned to his face upward. The men had companions. Wherever it appeared that they were frankly running away. Voldo glided up the money pit, put an end to them, but when he reached the surface, the unforgivable intruders had been already paddled out to sea on their boat. Then facing the sea for a while, Voldo made the next move. Reached the thieves at the ends of the earth. The thieves believed that they escaped from the safety of the open sea, but they now lay at Voldo's feet. The ship eventually reached land, where he began his journey in search of soulage. Basically, detecting the same smell that fragments of soulage possessed, he traced it and arrived at the battlefield. Paying no heed to the crossing bullets, he went after the sun.
Love and madness slowly intertwine.
You will have no chance to strike.
Versus Raphael. Fight! You win!
Scent of a man Voldo struck down was weaker than he had thought. Frankly, he was not even close to putting that woman he had met last time he had journeyed outside the world search for soul edge. Disheartened, Voldo once again began wandering the search of the sun. Eventually arriving at the old castle ruin, he rejected the sun, prison of this land he could fit. This could be it.
He looks really strong, very strong. I can't wait to see you die. It's going to look incredible.
versus Tira. Fight! You win!
The girl slipped away and ran. Voldo reached out with his hand and missed her by inches. Zen Limited was strong. However, he could also sense a powerful scent from the land itself. He made his mind up in the distance. She was the girl's scent and pursued her at once. Relying on the feeling of his target's presence, Voldo pursued her, but Durds blocked his path several times. Eventually lost the enemy's trail, but did not give up. Now relying on the scent that she possessed, Voldo chose the distance with his prey. Eventually caught up with her in the old Spanish capital of Toledo, followed her into the mansion engulfed in flames assortment. Appeared before him, seeing Voldo, she drew her blade.
Determined to save her family, she seeks to destroy the cursed blade.
Hurry up, let's go!
Versus Cassandra. Fight! You win! Fate conspired to arrange their battle. Versus Voldo. Fight! You lose.
The opponent he faced off against the flames when not it was once he once sought. Just escaping from Climbering Mansion, Voldo realized he had simply lost his target's trail, continuing to search for the scent. One day he suddenly felt it particularly keenly. However, the Voldo's well-trained senses told him that his smell was being directed and intentionally keeping his guard up towards the smell.
I cannot allow a monster like you to possess that sword. I will not allow you to get in my way. Let's go!
Versus Soulcaliber. Fight!
Ow.
You win!
Zero Knight's nightmare has arisen once more and now travels east to search the power that he has lost. He desires Soul Edge, No, I suppose you have no need for me to tell you. Saying this, the man showed a faint smile and melted away in the shadows, leaving Voldo alone in his thoughts. Abandoned his land and head to the east, remained in the land while longer to search for the smell. While they continued his journey in the search of the smell in one city, the word Soul Edge reached his ears. He sensed the smell, but being careful to avoid detection, he began to stalk the man. It would seem that the man was a warrior who was traveling in search of Soul Edge. 100 days later, Voldo, the man entered the arena hidden in the mountains.
His anger is the anger of the earth. His will is the will of me.
Let's see what you've got.
Versus rock. Fight.
Oh shit, ow! Triple H ripoff. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna rewind a little bit. Really, Rock? Bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
Versus rock.
Got it.
You win.
In the end, there was no one in the arena that the smell, letting out the big cell. It was spent and having an expression of disappointment. He quietly slipped away from the arena. He may have decided to give up on the search of in Europe. Several days later, he proceeded along with the route to the east. Feeling that he could accomplish no more in the lands he had already been in, Voldo set out further into the word for the scent of Soul Edge. Now he was heading east along Silk Road. Eventually, he sensed the scent and immediately began pursuing the source. However, his target was apparently very respective as well, and noticed the pursuer. 1 month after beginning the hunt, Voldo finally succeeded in the seasoning of his prey.
The cursed one bears its fangs to the god that has forsaken it. Versus Lizard Man. Fight.
Oh no. Really? Damn it!
You lose. Now. Versus Lizard Man. Fight.
He just stun locked me constantly. I don't like that about this game.
Lizard Man. Fight.
Yeah, I really don't like both those attacks. They're really weird. He's like a fucking puppet master. Ring out.
You win.
Beating his inhuman opponent and obtaining several fragments of soul edge that the monster had possessed, Voldo had let loose a breath of joy. Perhaps it was as he had collected a large number of fragments. They were resonating slightly, apparently sensing something. Voldo traveled east as he led the resonation, sensing an old but strong scent. He arrived at a ruined temple.
Her enemies fall as she attacks with her soul behind every strike.
I will never lose.
Versus Son Mina. Fight.
Really? Come on. Come on, get up, Voldo! Yeah, I really don't like Voldo's attacks. They're kind of awkward. They're really awkward because if you hit him on the ground, if you get hit on the ground, you have to you can do that attack where he's on the ground. It just doesn't always connect. Ring out.
You win.
Afterwards, Voldo continued the search for Soul Edge with the clues he had gathered, and finally detected a strong strength stronger than any he had had before. He arrived at a cathedral in a remote area, and an entity with a scent that's strong could be none other than Soul Edge itself. Within the cathedral, Voldo faintly sensed a second scent. In order to fulfill his master's wish, he must collect it all.
I shall taketh away the binds thy master has placed.
Versus Yoshimitsu. Fight.
At the fight of Yusamitsu from Tekken. Well, I couldn't do anything about that.
You lose.
Thy devotion?
Versus Yoshimitsu. Fight.
Leave ring out too.
You lose. 9. Versus Yoshimitsu. Fight. You win.
Took a few moments for him to break through the bars blocking his way. Sharp sounds he had heard through even further. As Voldo hurried inside, sound of a death scream and chilled his ears. It seemed that battle was over, but awaited them inside. But awaited inside.
The time is ripe. You shall become part of me. You are my first sacrifice.
Versus Nightmare. Fight.
Alistair. Really? You just constantly hit me. Like, that's not fair.
9. Versus Nightmare. Fight.
Really? Cheap bastard. Damn it!
You lose.
Man, I really don't like Voldo's attacks. He's easy to play with. It's just that he does those really weird attacks. Like this one right here. Just keeps slashing when he's on the ground. It's kind of weird. It's a good way of stun locking, though.
You win.
I'm impressed that you made it this far. Not bad at all. My dream is about to be realized. You, however, are not worthy of witnessing this glorious moment. Leave this place at once.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Really?
You lose.
Of course.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Come on. Come on, Abyss. Work with me here.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Come on. Come on. Dude, he does so much damage for a boss, man. That is annoying.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
Took so much damage. Dude, I can't. Fucking. Of course, Abyss is gonna be annoying in this storyline.
Versus Abyss. Fight.
fucking bullshit, man. Like, how is that fair? He does those moves where there's like fucking half my life bar. Not half, but a lot. I want to play Abyss. He seems like a fucking overpowered. Dude, I really don't like Voldo's attacks. Gotta ring out, finally.
Voldo. Voldo. Oh, Voldo. You did very well in finding Soul Edge. But my dear Voldo, that alone is not enough. Souls. We need plenty of human souls. Oh, how beautiful art souls, dear Voldo. So fragile and so beautiful. Soul Edge would be ever more beautiful if it had more souls.
The legend will never die.
Okay, what's next?
Welcome to the new stage of history.
So the next video, ooh, it's Ivy, it's Terra. Let's play the discussion. Okay, guys, when we come back, we're gonna do Ivy. I mean Terra. Sorry. So if you like this video, please comment, subscribe, like this video, anything you can do to help out, and put on post notifications, never miss another video. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.